Smooth. I love that's when we come back as you're kicking your chair. Anyway, hello everyone. We're back. We're gonna be, I would say, gay vampires, but that's just saying gay twice. So we're just gonna play some vampires. I always, except for like a handful of times, forget to say who I am. I'm Rain. This is my shit. This is my channel. You know, I think people know me here, but in case this is your first time catching this, this is us, the Hammer of the Gods. I'm wearing my own merch because I'm cool like that. Anyway, yeah, so this is session 11 of our super gay Transylvania Chronicles. And I am going to just do a quick land acknowledgement because I remember how to do stream things. So good at this, very professional.
The best.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's why I'm here, right? Other than it's my channel, so I make the rules. So I am streaming from the stolen lands of the Neokaska, Kaskaskia, Ochehisakowan, and Kikopao people. I'm going to pass it. We're going to go to Valencia.
Okay, we are streaming from the stolen lands of the Multnomah, Wasco, Cowlitz, Scatlamet, the Clackamas, bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Molala, and other tribes that made their homes along the Columbia River.
Perfect. And you know what? It's just easier in my brain, so we're just going to pass it down.
Okay. I'm streaming from I work, live, and play from the. My God, my brain's not working. I'm reading
Technically,
words.
you are streaming from those lands too.
Yeah. My brain's just not working. I read words and then now it's like frozen.
Buffering.
It'd be like that.
Buffering. Okay, I'll just say I'm streaming from the lands. Wow, brain, why are you not working? Located within Treaty 6 territory and with the Métis homeland and Métis Nation of Alberta Region 4, acknowledge this land as the traditional unceded and stolen lands of the Nahia Aski Plains Cree, Mischie FPE, the Nitsopia Stakaway, the Tsutina, the Ianokonmakochi, Denisulin, the Nakota Sioux, and the Anishinaabe, and the Nitsitapi. Beep.
And last but not least, Mr. I have the least.
I am streaming from the traditional lands of the Chumash.
Yeah. And as always, you can go to native-land.ca to find out more worldwide about the Indigenous people where you live. Also, support Land Back, because we all, basically everyone in the world probably, but especially in the U.S., live on stolen land that was taken by force through genocide. Ongoing genocide. So, yeah. On that super fun note. Chad, do you want to be our recapper again? You want to tell us about
I have
horny last session?
Trying to remember everything that happened so much. We were tasked with trying to recruit the Sedite?
Yeah.
Sedite Kindred. Possibly successful. We encountered a very lovely woman. So lovely. Some crusaders came by.
Lovely Enby, to be fair.
Very true. I wholeheartedly agree.
I haven't even looked at chat.
Yes. Met and fought some crusaders that wanted to cause some trouble. Eventually, with the help of the very lovely woman, took care of them, helped in what we could, was tasked with finding their children? Childer.
Like child, but with
Childer. Okay. Found them, liberated them from their captivity, became very entertaining to a lot of very angry people. Jason was very instrumental in releasing them, and Cassian and Demetrian were helping get them back as well. And in doing so, I think we secured at least one very powerful, very lovely ally.
Oh, you definitely secured more than one, because they have a lot of influence, at least over the Grecian Setites.
Over Antonio as well.
Over some of the others as well. The whole coterie, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone was spared from the influence there.
Oh, no.
Fantastic. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to give you all, whoever wants to start off, the opportunity to tell us how you spend a little bit of time in Greece. Obviously not sunning on the beaches, but whoever wants to go first.
I would say someone else can go first if they want.
Antonio would prowl the night, looking for as many lovely individuals as possible to regale with his stories and spend time with him for the nights that we spend there.
Makes sense. You know what, Antonio? Chad, because people are trying to pass it off, why don't we popcorn? Why don't you pick who tells us next?
Let's go with Jason.
Of course. Jason actually doesn't stay in Athens. He takes a night or two to go revisit his home village. And just
Jason
kind of
leaves the coterie once again.
He'd let them know. This time he would actually let them know where he's going, but this is something he has to do because it's literally been a couple 100 years since he's been there.
Fair. Yeah. Raven, who are you going to pick on?
Because they pick on me all the time, Valencia.
You like it.
Demetrian. Huh?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Wrong pick. Ow.
Choking on your words.
Or something.
Nope, that's not.
Mm-hmm. Well, Demetrian spends time fighting, fucking, singing, and sneaking away with someone to have some alone times.
Who could that be?
Ooh, I wonder.
Well, someone, since there's only one person left.
Cassian would be checking on the birds, the ones that came with, because I don't. Or would I just like collect more? I don't know. Who knows? I could just collect more even.
Collect all of
Again, pork and all stuff.
Regional birds, you gotta.
Gotta do that. Gotta
Birds
collect them.
They've all
everywhere.
got a different accent.
Yes, that'd be wonderful. Get like Grecian accent, get Italian, get different accents. It's great.
I love
But yeah, trade with birds. Probably doing the same. Going, probably checking it out because it. Even though they were a pirate, they probably would have wanted to check out the city more proper instead of like invading places and pillaging.
What?
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates don't do that. Sounds fake. It's like that post that I've seen going around for years now, where it's the Disney pirate, and it's like, a good pirate never steals. Like, Disney, you don't know what pirates are, do you?
Just gonna steal everything off the coast there, make our merry way down further.
All the
Maybe there'll
silverwares.
be a little bit of killing. Just kind of happen.
You're a vampire. It's fine. It's normal.
You killing?
Spicy.
Spicy. And then, yeah, of course, they would be spending some time with a certain someone as well.
Mystery person. No one knows.
No clue.
Fantastic. So you all hear stories. You haven't necessarily been personally as involved in the fighting with the Anarchs and the wannabe Camarilla, but you've heard a lot about it. You know that you have recruited people. I'm sure you've probably heard some tales of your new friend and their destructive capabilities. But around 1472, you get an invitation from a certain Prince Radu.
It's Radu.
Not that one again. Must we be beholden?
It'd be rude not to.
I mean, since
even
when do we
in the-
have issues with being rude?
I was just about to say the same thing. Oh, look at that, Jason.
Are we even in
We're
good standing with
connecting.
Radu?
I mean, you're in standing.
In standing.
I mean,
Fair enough.
I mean, Radu is a Tsimisi. Tsimisi eventually go on to form the Sabbat, which you all have technically not with full knowledge and consent, but technically have somewhat loosely joined. So, yes, you're in pretty decent standing.
Okay. I mean, it's not a person that wants to actively take our heads, so if we must, then we must.
Did anyone take note of the were-raven's name, by the way? The one that you gave them?
Eric.
Yeah, we
we-
call him Eric.
Yeah,
Give their
Eric,
actual
Eric
name,
the
so we
Raven.
Yeah.
I think I wrote it in my notes somewhere.
Mhm.
Eric Draven. Yeah.
Eric D. Raven.
Yes. Yeah.
Eric.
Eric Raven.
Yeah.
Eric the Raven.
Cassian, I think that you have not seen Eric in a while, but you have gotten the occasional message, and you've definitely, especially our bards. Actually, you know what? Everyone, because our bards would get maybe the most dramatic tales, but Jason being a little bit, I don't want to say a spy, but a little bit of a spy. And then Cassian, you're around Demetrian quite a bit. So, whether you want the news or not, it just happens to be convenient. You all have heard, not in your territory, but in other territory, that there have been quite a few werewolf sightings. And amongst kindred circles, quite a few werewolf attacks.
Where?
So there have been sightings and attacks. Do we know any of those that have been attacked? Do we care?
I
Do we
mean,
care?
No one who is a big name, because most of them, as soon as they heard the news, did what the Camarilla are wont to do, and sent their childer out to die rather than take on the risk themselves. Same thing that they do with the Inquisition. Why treat the werewolves any different?
We have more cowards on our hands.
What else is new?
far too many.
Well, Good thing we're making moves to, take care of that problem.
And this is separate from anything we would be doing, pointing people at other people.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't necessarily pointed, but you also have been away.
Yes.
Self-caring.
So much care.
Yeah, you all feel suddenly very much more relaxed for some reason. Has nothing to do with all the sex and drugs and medieval rock and roll. Whatever that is, I don't really know, to be honest. Whatever the kids are listening to these days.
I would say literally just like before Dionysus, whatever Dionysus does in his parties is what it would be like.
I mean, we're a little beyond Dionysus. It's like 1,500 years before this. That would have been a big thing, because at that point, like, Catholicism sort of dominates most of Europe, because colonizers are going to do what colonizers are going to do.
Fair. I was just meaning like the parties that motherfucker would have. Literally
Fair.
anything and everything you can think of would be there.
Fair. But yeah, would any of you do anything in particular to prepare to go see the prince, or would you just head out?
Antonio would make sure that he has his silver on him and as much silver for anybody else, just in case, especially with all the news of all the sightings and attacks.
Yeah, Antonio keeps that thing on him.
Silver-headed arrows, please.
He stays ready until something new hits him.
Also, I would say that fairly recently, you've gotten a delivery. Probably because vampires, much like elves, time moves a little differently for you. So within the last couple of years, got a very nice shipment. You received a large crate full of flintlock rifles.
Ooh.
Good. I'm glad those came in.
Yeah.
Silver bullets? Do we have silver bullets?
Let's do so. Also, I gotta treat my impaler with some silver.
Yes.
In case I have to yeet it. In case I have to yeet it at any werewolves.
Speaking of impalers, another thing you've heard a lot about, seeing that it is 1472, is a certain Wallachian voivode, a Vlad Tepish, who you do faintly recall, probably our bards especially, hearing the announcement of his birth several decades ago.
I wonder how that Vlad guy is doing.
Oh, you've heard big things. You've heard a lot of
making moves
going on.
Yeah. I rather kind of like his style a bit,
Yeah. Think they've been calling him Vlad the Poker.
Yeah, the poker.
Was he poking with his dick?
I mean,
exactly.
That too, right?
He could also impale them with it.
We have a lot in common. We're both very into penetration.
Fair.
I might want to get to know him, see what's going on, see what he's like. If it's into sharing the penetration game.
Yeah. So, Antonio.
So before we leave, I make sure everyone has at least one rifle.
Why?
Reasons?
That's literally Jason as you try to hand him like, why?
for a good amount of distance in case you don't want to get up close right away.
That's why I have a bow and arrow. That thing makes a lot of fun. If those people back in Greece were any example, those things are really loud, and I'm not about making noise.
Okay, but if something's running at you full speed, this thing's a lot faster to use than a bow and arrow.
That's why
More
I have my
stopping
sword.
power too.
Also, why would I be stopping to fire at them when I'm just running?
Who knows? Maybe somebody can make some strange invention that helps muffle it a bit.
Fire multiple
Kind
rounds.
of like
Mhm.
suppress the sound. You mean?
Yeah,
like
something that
suppression
would
of some
silence it.
sound.
Just hold on to it just in case.
Yeah,
I will
just keep
put
it on your
with.
belt
I-
of fun things.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
You know, for
How-
utility.
How accurate are they? Just out of curiosity.
They're not.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
might,
at this point in time, they are wildly inaccurate.
You want to use it
You-
more like a shotgun.
Yeah, so within like 4 feet is your
Yeah.
that's the sweet spot. So
Mhm.
literally, just as the thing is swinging at you, if
Literally,
it's
like-
a werewolf,
If
Just
they're
go
that
back out.
close, I have swords.
What's the werewolf swinging at me?
Caca.
that thing,
Apparently.
that thing.
Yeah, thus the saying of like don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I mean, it does not hurt to have, because as I was saying, there is a lot more stopping power with a rifle than with a bow or a crossbow. So,
A rifle will have 6 to 12 feet of good range. A pistol will have about 4 to 8.
Okay, I guess everyone, even God wants Jason to have a gun.
You know, just handgun things.
I mean, I don't think
And
you have to
things
call
you mean?
Valencia a god. I think you can just call them by their name.
No, that's not what I was talking about, but okay.
It's more fun whenever I twist it that way, though.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
Perfect. So, you make your way to the home of Prince Radu. Now, Bishop Radu. A change in title with the Change in Sect Alliance. And he mentions the Ottomans, who have been honestly rampaging through Transylvania. Says, but you know, there is one who has done a lot to make sure that Transylvania stays as free of them as possible. You may have heard of Vlad.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we were just talking about him.
So many good things.
Some good
Yes.
things.
Talk.
He's keeping busy.
He pokes people.
Indeed. Impales them even.
That's even more
Vlad
fun.
the Impaler?
Always a fan of penetration.
Who isn't? I can't even keep a straight face. I tried so hard, and I didn't get very far, actually.
Still didn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. He says, I would greatly appreciate if the four of you would bring him back here safely.
One of these missions again. It
Does
goes
he
so well.
need us?
Oh, he does need us. And we need him, actually. Not quite as much as he needs us, but I'm sure you can be persuasive.
You can.
Yeah.
Even I've been known to be persuasive sometimes.
Oh, honey, you're very persuasive.
They're quite the charmer.
Charming their way into and out of all the pants.
I believe we can do this task for you, yes.
That sounds like fun. Ooh, and I got to meet him and talk to him and ask him how he does the fun impaling bits. Does he do it by hand? Does he do it himself?
I think we can learn a great deal from him.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, though, he is only mortal. So please be careful. Make sure that he comes safely. Make sure that he arrives in one piece, unharmed.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, we got it. We got this.
I would certainly hope so. And he does offer, before you leave, any refreshments if you would so choose.
I gladly accept.
Cassian, there is someone who is coughing.
On their
Is
deathbed.
anyone's wife there?
Unfortunately, we're fresh out of life.
Radu is so considerate. Finding me a dying person.
Lovely young woman.
Oh, there are plenty of those.
Indeed.
I'll take them all. Fight
As you
me.
wish. Valencia's just like bloated with blood. Reminds me of the Invader Zim where he's like stealing everyone's organs.
All the organs.
Bloated up. But just, full of maiden blood. Like you do.
They all live. It's just a little bit from the femoral artery.
It does gush.
Mm,
Don't we all?
it does gush.
Yes, Chad. More organs does mean more human. I just watched that episode the other day. Classic. Perfect. He does instruct you where to go. You know that Wallachia is the southern region of Romania. So a little further south than you've been within your own country. But not quite as far south as Greece. So it's a much shorter trip. And as you arrive, and you know that you've arrived because of the lovely sights you arrive
Yes.
to see.
What sights we'll see.
Oh, yes.
Is it
You
foggy?
see hundreds and hundreds of crosses with people crucified to them. You see people who have been immediately on the border. You see that there is someone who has a wooden stake driven through the back, out their chest, through the bottom of their jaw, and out their mouth, who is still quite alive and in excruciating pain.
Well, I guess
Cassie's
we know
just
how he
drooling.
feels.
Cassian. It's like a rotisserie chicken to Cassian.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna die.
Or is it rotisserie chicken, or I can't remember the name. The meat that's on the rotating thing that they
Shishkela.
cut.
Oh, shawarma.
They cut it.
It's shawarma.
Yeah.
Shawarma.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you're,
No, origin of shawarma.
you're like this close to the region where shawarma comes from. So it's shawarma.
Human shawarma.
Yeah.
Human
You guys
shawarma.
are the Avengers at the end of Avengers 1.
That's hilarious. Cassian, would you like me to toss you up there so you can have a drink?
Oh, that would be lovely. And I do the feather thing. Weight of the feather.
Cassian's just like uppies.
Alley-oop.
Cassian, tell us about your feeding, please.
Tell you about it. I'm at this point I'm being like merciful because I'm finishing them off. So
When you're finishing them, huh?
Uh-huh.
Lucky them. The old Cassian special. Drain dry.
In more than one way.
Mm.
and yeah, I would definitely be like taking their last moments and probably biting them at the neck, most likely, because that would probably be the easiest for grappling onto a body.
Definitely.
On a pike. Yeah.
I'm picturing I never had one of these in gym class, but I've seen all of the like especially older movies where they have the rope and you have to like use your feet to kind of help climb up the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like you're putting your feet on this pike like that.
Just kind of going doo, 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 doo.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Well, except you were yeeted up there.
I was gonna say, I'm glad you did the feather thing because if you think about it as well, adding that extra weight would actually made the body fall further down the spike.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been fun to watch.
It would have been,
And
but
just
it would
go-
probably also be painful to watch.
A nice trail of entrails.
Mhm.
A lot of
But I think-
screaming.
It was the way I was told that he did it was from the anus to the mouth.
Oh,
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Because more pain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yee.
But also quite a few crucified. You do notice a number of those crucified wear the black robes of the Inquisition that you've seen.
Oh, good.
Ally.
But you also see a number of Ottoman insignias as well. So
Maybe
it's pretty clear the message here. Don't fuck with Wallachia.
I really do like his style.
yeah, it's definitely starting to
Pretty
grow
great
on me
style.
too now.
Where is your god now? He can't. He's dead. He's dead.
No,
Oh, that one's gone.
Over there.
well, one of them probably still alive.
I mean,
Something.
not the one for the Inquisition.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Been dead for a good 1,400 years or so. I don't know, math.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was like 32. So 1440. Look at that. I can do math.
Yay.
It's a rare feat. Savor it while you can.
what is this mass you speak of?
Rare feet are the best kind.
Going on to Feet Finder right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you all continue to make your way into Wallachia, eventually finding your way to the palace. And there, you are greeted by much carnage. Heads line the streets as you approach.
Hits on pikes too. The
Like,
style is peaks here.
Yeah. I feel like all these people should have quit before they were ahead.
I love the response before it hit you.
Oh no, I got it right away. It took me a moment to laugh.
Yeah, trying to hold it together. I get it.
I had to say that before.
Of course, yeah. So, you make your way up to the doors. Who is knocking?
I'll knock. Oh, we'll both knock.
Both.
Let us in.
what do you say when the door opens?
Hi, hello.
Can I help you?
Oh, yeah, we're looking for we're looking for. Let's be formal. Let's be formal.
The Lord of the Manor.
We're looking for Lord Tepesh.
He's not interested. Shuts the door.
Damn. Damn. I like that guy. I appreciate him so much.
Got class. Classy.
You gotta respect the game, man. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Let's give this one more try before I kick the door. I don't want to kick the door.
Don't
I
kick the
don't
door.
want to kick the door.
No,
I don't
we're here
want
to
to.
make
Listen,
door.
you gotta hold me. You're gonna have to hold me back. You're gonna have to hold me back.
We will have to because if
Take my
if you kick
earrings.
the door.
No, keep them on.
Take my earrings.
Don't
'cause
keep them on.
Don't kick the door.
That was disrespectful.
Based off of the fact that he is well regarded and highly wanted, they're probably used to people just wandering up. Hey, you want to join our side? No, fuck off. Slam door. We're probably not the first one today alone to come knocking at the door.
You know,
I mean,
this is
pikes.
true, but we are also not mortal. So
They don't know that.
I think they might respect the display of power. Right?
Or you knock one more time, try to talk, and instead of trying to show off and actually explain a little bit.
Listen, we said 2 words and then door shut.
Technically,
we
you
didn't
said
even
like
get
10,
we
but
didn't even no. We didn't even get to actually trying to say, hey, we're here for blah blah blah. Anyway, whatever. You go. You know what, Jason? You go ahead. And I push Jason in front of the door. You knock on the door. You take care of this since you have so much to say. Okay? Okay. Go ahead. I'm watching. I'm waiting.
just kind of stares at you for a second. I'm like, no?
One more attempt, and then you can break the door down. Knock, knock, knock.
How about we give Antonio a chance?
I mean, I have my ravens on my shoulders. The white one and the black one.
Are you trying, Cassian?
No. I'm just gonna do that because I don't know. It feels right.
Yes, Ren. The frog like no.
I love how we all just immediately.
That's too funny.
Yeah, so Jason, what are you doing?
Scooting Antonio towards the door.
Knock again.
Mm-hmm. The door creaks open, just a crack.
I would like to influence this person to be a little more hospitable.
How so?
Sir, we come with open arms and allyship and no ill will towards the Lord of the Manor. We just need to speak with them very briefly, and then we can be on our way.
Are you using words or using more words?
I will use words in addition to whatever I can to help them listen to me.
Well, fortunately, as a bard who has confirmed very, very little combat, anything, you do have some ways of combating with words.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I believe I have a compel.
You do. You have a couple of things, actually, but compel is one of them.
It seems the most appropriate at the moment.
Valid. So do you use compel whenever you say this to him?
Yes, I will.
I believe you have to make a rouse check for compel, right?
I am not sure where it would say that.
One moment. I do have your character sheet.
Because I'm looking at compel, and unless I am missing it,
It would be pretty much like right at the beginning. But I don't remember. Let's see. Compel. Okay, no, cost is free, so you do not.
okay.
And this is an unprepared mortal victim. So, and he just says, he's not signing autographs, but opens the door.
Autographs. Why why would we want that? Anyway,
I mean,
says,
it is a bit far away. They may not know us.
Yeah, he says, should I know who you are?
No, I suppose we're from a land a bit away, and word of mouth might not have reached here, but that's understandable and dismissible. It's fine. What's your name?
Antonio, as you step into the torchlight inside of Vlad's home, he says, oh my, Antonio, I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, it's quite all right. I know the lighting is atrocious.
Yes, I'm so sorry about that. Please, come in.
Thank you.
fuck me then.
You don't have dots of fame.
Hold on. I have some fame.
Do you?
Do you?
Of course, right?
I mean, we might have picked a similar thing that if it gave it to Antonio, it might have given it to Demetrian as well.
I thought that was something you specifically took. Oh no, that was.
And I have 3 fame. I'm known nationwide.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
I got up that then.
I think that in their attempt to make up for it, they just oh my gosh, I didn't, and they just cannot even form words at this point. And you just see that they like scamper off.
Whatever.
And you see that they go and they open a large set of double doors. And you see that there is a darkened throne room. On the throne sits
Moonlighting.
a imposing figure with a very fine beard, long dark hair, setting extremely bisexually, because every character has to set bisexually because that's just who we are. I mean, why would you not? But very much just relaxed, leaned back on his throne, and you hear that the person who greeted you at the door announces the famous bards, Demetrian and Antonio, and friends.
Entourage.
Friend.
Can't go anywhere without them.
Roommates.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
It's a must-have joke. And as the 4 of you, I assume, enter, yes? Vlad says, which one of them sent you?
What was their name? Who sent us?
Radu.
Radu. Yeah, Radu. I was about to call him Rudolph, and I know
Ragu. It was Bishop Ragu.
Radu.
Radu.
Oh, Radu. Yeah,
Radu.
Ragu. No, Radu.
I will point out, not that I expected anyone to know this. IRL, Vlad did have a brother named Radu.
Oh,
fun.
Yeah.
interesting.
He says, "My brother sent you."
Oh,
Maybe?
did he?
Is Radu his brother?
No,
Can't even mention it. I don't think so.
I mean, he's much
they just
No.
happen to.
like,
Different
yeah,
Radu.
much older.
Different Radu.
Different Radu.
It's a very it's a common name. It's a common name. It's a common name. No, not your brother.
Yeah, it's like how you met that other kindred named Dragomir.
Yes.
No relation.
I was like, oh, my name's.
Yeah.
Why did I choose that?
Yeah, we don't claim that guy.
The trend of every year, each each child had like just a high probability of being one name or the other, and just extended back to the 1500s apparently.
Yeah, Radu is like the Transylvanian version of John.
Yeah.
Like that one
makes
year where it was Aiden.
Amazing. No notes. Oh yes. The Samisi.
The very
And
same.
what does your lord offer?
Well, so here's the thing. We were sent here because he wants us to escort you to him safely so that he can personally make you an offer that can be in all of our mutual gain, more power for you, more powerful allies. So I know that you've been doing a lot of hard work against the Ottoman, and we've seen a lot of your handiwork. Big fan. Love it. Absolutely.
Incredible work.
Supernatural.
That especially with the Templars. Those great touch putting them on the cross.
Yes, you like how I put these spikes through.
Yeah. So like, what's your technique with that? Because I mean, it looks fun.
Well, you see, I find that if you put it through their anus, maximizes the pain.
Because it's an already made hole.
Oh, no.
Right.
I make a new hole.
So you tear them a new one.
Oh, that's perfect.
You know, I hope that that's the origin of the term. I don't think it is, but I hope.
In this universe, it is going to be the origin of it now.
Absolutely.
I'm super into that. Anyway, enough gushing, because I could gush as much as all that blood's been gushing, right? Anyway.
It's not the only thing gushing.
Yeah, so we are tasked to bring you to him so that he may speak to you personally.
Yes, to give me some sort of offer and use, I assume.
So what was that?
To give me some sort of offer I cannot refuse.
Yeah, he's gonna make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Or at least try.
Well, it's a good offer, I will say. It is a very good offer. Like I said, it'll be very beneficial for you as well. I mean, you could always use more power, right? To keep those nasty Ottoman out of the area and to, spread more of your wonderful handiwork.
You see, I have already had Most intriguing offer.
Oh,
tell.
from whomst?
I believe you call them the Tremere.
Oh, Jesus.
We can guarantee you do not want to get any kind of wear near them.
No, they're very manipulative, and they will definitely hold everything over your head and try to control you as much as they can. You will have absolutely no freedom. You will have no true control. It'll be false power. It'll be power under chains. And you don't seem like the kind of man that wants to be controlled.
Indeed.
They're also incredibly cowardly and untrustworthy. Not only were they likely to abandon you in a time of need, but also push you into situations that you need not have to deal with that may eventually cost you your life. It is a pattern they've been displaying quite frequently.
All in an attempt to save their own asses.
Bold of you to assume that I would bow to their whims.
They have ways of making you. Ways that include a much stronger manipulation than just words. Can we say the M word?
I thought you said the N word, and I'm like, no.
Actually, no.
Why would you want to say that?
I thought that.
No.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
Emma.
Oh.
Mama.
M word.
I am aware of what you are. I am no fool. And the will of the mighty Draculesti line is more powerful than you would believe.
That's all well and good, but it could be even more powerful still without having to worry about a possible backstabbing.
You see, that is always something to watch out for. You can trust no one.
I mean, again, all well and good. But us, we're tight as fuck.
For now.
You can always count on at least us four to being very, very trustworthy and having your back.
Yes. All the better for the stabbing.
Oh, no. We'll be back to back.
Interesting. I must contemplate this offer.
Take your time. Think about it. Take a night or 12. Time is not much to us. So, yeah, we'll be close by. Send a bird. If you see a raven, you can definitely talk to one, and they'll talk to us. Or give them a little parchment, and they'll bring it over to us.
You see, whenever you mention the bird, that he spits 3 times and says, "Ugh, no, I will not. You will return here."
Okay, we'll come back. How much time do you need?
Give me 1 week.
Okay, so it gets been.
I was waiting to see if somebody would make that reference.
Gotcha. 1 week, 7 days. We'll be back. Before you know it, knocking on your door, and tell your doorman to sharpen his manners, because it was not great having a door slammed in this face.
It was hilarious, though.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
see,
Anyway.
you see that he sets up going from his very relaxed position to very intense. And he just snaps. You see that the door person comes in, and he just glares at them. You see that he reaches down beside his throne and pulls out a very large sword.
Mm-hmm.
Points. The servant kneels, and he takes their head with one slice.
Mhm.
Holds it up and says, "This is for you."
Ooh, thank you. Guys, I got another head.
You
You
just
love
see
getting head.
Jason having like the end of the side pan like stare at you, just like, but really kind of look.
What I like getting head.
Oh God.
It's true. It's true.
You know firsthand.
Wing set Cassian.
Just reading
With a wink back.
Bug's comment. So no head.
So no head.
Breaks the R.I.P. Vine.
Every day I miss it.
It's always too. So, with 1 week, you know that you do not have enough time to return home. Where would you go?
Let's see what we get up to in Wallachia. What do the Wallachians get up to? Do they party hard?
Well, considering they are still Transylvanians, or well, not Transylvanians, they're Romanians, I should say. They're very similar, minus the whole impaling forests of corpses. Very casually, it's a fun hobby. But otherwise, you do see that the peasants are pretty similar to the ones back home. You see that they like to get together, like to listen to music, drink until they black out sometimes, because you know what? Medieval peasantry, maybe not the greatest, maybe better than what we have right now, IRL, but it's
probably.
fine. Because they had more days off than we do. Anyway, yeah, fun facts. Medieval peasants had a more chill life than we do in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
All those holidays to keep you busy and drunk.
Mhm.
But yeah, you know that there is a very busy tavern, but I assume that our bards would be interested in going there, yes?
Oh,
Mhm.
of course.
It
They
is.
like music.
It is much more somber. It is less upbeat than you're used to. Not quite as chill as at home. The songs are all very sad. The people all very solemn and fairly quiet.
I can
We'll have to
vibe
change
with
that.
this. Well, I can vibe with this. It's okay to be a little sad. Sometimes you got to feel your feels. You go
It makes
in
bad music.
and you read the room, and you start slowly. You go with the vibe, and you start slowly lifting the vibe. You don't just go from 0 to 100 real quick. This is why you're not the best bard here, because you don't understand. You don't understand the psychology. That word is not invented yet, but I invented it. Of bardery, bardation. I've heard it both ways.
It's a one-on-one audience.
Bartery
Very
makes
intimate.
more sense.
Bardology.
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 You can almost say it's a school,
Bardic.
maybe a college.
Yeah.
Bardology just makes me think of SpongeBob, where it's like, you got it on M for mini, you should have it on W for Wumbo. I was like, I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she, we wumbo, wombology, the study of wumbo. I don't know. My mind is weird. Grew up.
We love you.
So then Demetrian
Rain for-
grabs their
Toes.
lyre and gets on stage, kicks the guy off stage.
It is very sad boy hours up in this bitch.
Okay.
Boy with the BOI.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay, so let's get up on stage and let's do some music I like to call murder carriage for attractive person.
Are you gonna follow me into the dark?
I'm gonna follow a few people in the dark, and they're gonna follow me into the dark.
Yeah, tell us about this song that you sing.
You know what? I could just sing a song if you guys want me to pull one up real quick.
Do
I
it.
could literally just pull something that I wrote from my
We're
Google
not saying
Docs.
no.
Let's see. Ooh, what's this one? What's this one? Let me read.
Yay.
No, not that one. That one's two. Too lovey.
Or is it? Only one way to find out.
Okay, I got one. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have never sung this before, so here we go. I wake up and I have a headache. Can't seem to find my way out of these sheets. My silk and satin gray embraces me today. But in all reality, it's something else that won't let go. Some say, hey, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I say no. All I see is deeper darkness. They say, hey kid, why don't you smile? Why would I want to lie to you? Fine, I guess I'll lie to you. Lie to you with a smile. I wake up and now my heart aches. My body hurts and everything is pain, and my sheets become my cage again, and my mind becomes my prison, and I can't let go. Some say, hey, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I say no. All I see is deeper darkness. They say, hey kid, why don't you smile? Why would I want to lie to you? Fine, I guess I'll lie to you with a smile. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. Don't make me face myself. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to feel this pain. Don't wake me. Every day I'm weaker. I'm falling. Every time I wake up, I remember how real it is. Don't make me face me. My demons take me. I know this battle I can't win. And that's where I'll end it.
Thank you. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Demetrian, do you use any vampire talents? Or you just go in pure vibes?
What do I have? Yeah, you know what? I'll use my awe.
Yeah, you will. Go ahead and give me a charisma and performance roll, please. And add your awe.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me do that.
So you would just add the dot of presence to it.
Yeah. 7 success.
Amazing. So, because these are all mortals, awe automatically works on them. But I wanted to see the degree of awe. You see, this entire tavern goes from somber to weeping openly.
Oh, I made them cry.
Silent weeping. You know, they're not like boo-hooing, causing a big scene. But emo was just invented this night. One of your many contributions to the arts.
Hell yeah. Hey, the fit works for it.
Right? What is everybody else doing now that everyone is very sad?
Chatting up a few patrons, sharing stories, gathering new stories.
Nobody's feeling very talkative.
Then I'll just talk. It's fine.
What do you tell them?
A bit about me, a bit about Demetrian. Just general little musings.
So, I think that one person who might have even missed the show has come in and mentions people disappearing. Several people have gone into the old mines nearby and have never returned.
Sounds fun.
Interesting. I focus on that person. Please tell me all that you know.
Oh, I don't know. The legends say that it's haunted, but I'm not brave enough to go myself.
How old are these legends?
Oh. Well, my father told me, and his father told him, and his father told him. Well, as far back as anyone can seem to remember.
I see. Where are these mines? You know, so we can avoid them.
Yes, for science.
Mhm.
They give you a pretty approximate location. This is more of the if anyone's played the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, where they're just like, oh, it's between this rock and this.
Yes.
There's just like Skyrim where you get the nice beacon. Back when I had the game guide for that, and even the game guide, I'm still like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So,
And you
you
have
have
the
a rough
map.
idea.
You have the map next to you. You're just like,
Yeah. Exactly. And this was 2007 that I was playing it, so the TVs were much smaller and shittier. So
Mm.
yeah, so you have a rough approximation. That's not a word.
I like it though.
I was gonna say I like
Fun
that
word.
word.
It's a new made up word now.
It was an
Approximation.
accidentally made up word, but you're welcome.
I mean, all words are made up.
That's true. That's
I
true.
mean,
I gather the coterie and I share this fun bit of information and ask who's up for a little adventure.
absolutely.
You don't even have to ask.
Of course. Love adventures.
All right, let's dip out early.
Absolutely. You know that it is fairly late in the night, but you were told that there is a place you can stay. Bishop Radu, sorry, let you know of a safe house, more or less, where you can go to hole up for the night. And when you arrive there, it is clearly set up for Kindred occupation. The windows are shuttered and nailed shut. You see that the door has extra protections on the inside to keep people out. It is heavily reinforced, and it seems to be entirely light-proof as far as you can tell.
Good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice spot.
Take a nice day's rest.
Absolutely. Jason, you've been quiet over there.
Oh, I'm just going along at the moment, just going to sleep and everything. Jason's just he heard adventure, he heard people going missing. He's like, I'm down. Listen, he hasn't had a chance to actually
Batman.
fight in a while.
So Batman, yes.
Yeah, Batman.
Again, we've gone over this. It's more Red Hood than Batman. All right, Batman doesn't kill.
Sounds kind of Batman-y to me.
What?
And Batman doesn't kill. He just gives people concussions that kills them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
Kills
There's a
the
guy
I
later.
very much, yeah, but I very much so just immediately murder them. No long-term brain hemorrhage, just immediate, just non-existence.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. So, in the morning, I would like everyone to please give me a rouse check. Sorry, in the evening, not the
In the
morning.
evening, when you wake.
Yes,
Vampire morning.
the night morning.
The night.
Success.
Success.
Excellent.
Why didn't it roll? Roll.
Great.
Yes. Success.
Oh no, the only one not to succeed.
Jason gets a little bit hungrier.
Oh gosh.
Everyone else feels pretty good.
Good.
You seem a little peckish.
You're not
It's
yourself when you're hungry. Have a rod.
That's what happens when you don't find criminals. Your main source of food is criminals, and you just don't find them very often.
This place is like
Listen.
a feast for death. My
I
God.
was gonna say, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Vlad has gotten rid of most criminals in his territory, so it's gonna be kind of hard. So let's go find out who's kidnapping people.
Depends on your definition of criminal. To
Yeah.
be fair.
Fair, but we'll see how things go.
Yeah, absolutely. So it would take, we'll say, about 2 nights travel. I almost said days travel, but you don't travel in the day. It would take about 2 nights travel. And you know that your carriage is well equipped, again, for Kindred travels. It is very light-proof. And when you finally make it to these mines, they are quite ominous. You hear a whistling wind, There's a light fog across the ground, and you can see encrusted on the walls appears to be salt.
Is it haunted?
I
That
mean,
was the theory.
That chilled on your spine. Anybody else excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
This is interesting.
Let's go in.
Demetrian leads the way.
Are they skipping as they go?
After me, motherfuckers.
So go ahead and give me a wits and awareness roll, Demetrian, please. I know a thing that you're so good at.
Are they the only ones that's rolling? Can roll right now?
Oh,
Because they are the ones leading the way.
Oh, okay.
they see everything first.
Mm-hmm.
One success.
Okay. You do notice that the further in you go, the saltier it gets. And you get the feeling that if you were still human, that could be an issue. That it could be very dehydrating. And indeed, as you continue along, you see several desiccated corpses.
People jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a salt monster.
A salt monster.
These
Maybe.
people were definitely assaulted.
Yeah. If only we had some pepper.
Oh, puns. I love puns
If-
so much.
If this was the main focus of the episode, then I would title it Assault and Battery. But this is not the focus of the episode. This is a little side adventure.
Side quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, good thing we're not them.
True. Make sure we don't become them.
Do they have like anything on them, or is it just bodies?
Give me a wits and awareness roll.
You're welcome to rifle through them.
Yeah, but Jason doesn't believe in rifles.
Listen, they're too
Bow and
noisy,
arrow
all
through
My
Don't set off that gun in here though.
Yeah.
them. Right.
You said what's an awareness, or
Yep.
what was it?
Wits and awareness.
There we go. Why must you be so slow, phone?
Reasons? Mostly?
Mostly the fact that I've had it for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and it was old when I bought it.
So basically it's ancient is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Somebody's beeping.
That's what I was saying.
No, that's my oven.
Oh.
Mine makes
Hello,
music when it turns on. And
Fancy.
weird.
That's fun.
I like the washers and dryers that do the little fancy song.
It's like that because the oven they had downstairs died, so we had to get a new one.
You didn't just like bring it back as a vampire oven?
No, it was doing really weird things.
Fair.
2
Fair.
successes.
We were worried I was gonna burn down the house.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, with 2 successes, what are you looking for specifically?
Just to see if they have anything in their pockets or whatever. Basically seeing what they were doing here.
They don't really have anything in their pockets, but you do see around them that they had like typical kind of mining gear for the time. But Jason, you do notice that yes, they are desiccated. It does seem like the salt probably played a role in that, but there are puncture marks. 2 of them on each corpse.
Ah,
Like a vampire?
yes, indeed.
Mayhaps.
What'd you find, Jason?
Well, turns out they might have not just been turned to jerky due to the salt.
Ah.
So not a salt monster. Okay.
I mean, they might be salty, but I don't know if it's just a salt monster.
So you're saying they were freshly squeezed first?
Freshly sucked, most likely. It is not most likely. It is more accurate.
I mean, if nobody else is going to say it, ayo.
Nothing wrong with a fresh sucking.
Listen, I was the one who said it, so I can't say it myself.
I mean, you could, but
You
I
could.
could. It just wouldn't have the same impact.
You'd be like Michael Scott.
Be my own hype man. But yeah, no, they totally had an encounter with someone like us at some point, and they were very, very soppy about it.
Well, so you think they're still in here?
I'm definitely hoping so.
Hoping so? Why would you be hoping that
Because
they're...
I want to fight someone. I thought I made that very clear that I am in this all for a fight right now.
You know,
Okay.
Jason's always looking for a scrap.
Yeah. Well, would you like to lead the rest of the way?
Sure.
Well, it's also getting dark here, and I can't see.
Yes.
I was trying to remember who was the one of
Follow
us that
me.
can't see in the
Follow me.
dark.
No, you got that, didn't you? I gave you protein, didn't I?
But did they get Eyes of the Beast? Probably not.
No.
No,
Oh, I thought you did. I could have sworn you said you did.
no, I got feral weapons.
Yeah, as one does.
Have I
Take it
ever
more
mentioned-
easily.
I'm remembering a different universe then. All right,
Priority.
that's all that is.
So, Jason,
Yes,
you got 1 success or 2 successes on that roll?
2 successes.
Okay. So I'm going to let that continue as you're leading the way. So with your 2 successes, as you continue along now in the front of the pack, you do notice that the salt along the wall seems to have a strange shape to it on, we'll say, the left-handed side. Sort of a pinkness to it. The Himalayan salt is not well known. The Himalayas
I was
are pretty
literally
far
about to say that.
Transylvania. Yeah, but it has sort of a very light, a pale, almost white, but there is just a hint of pink to it. But as you get closer, you see that there seems to be a face possibly carved out of the salt. And you look even closer, you see 2 spindly arms, 2 thin legs, ribs jutting out. And Jason, as you are up close, maybe even eye to eye with this face, you see the eyes open.
I just instinctually just punch it.
You go to punch it, and
Goes.
the spindly hand just gently bats your arm away.
That's
much faster.
hilarious. Stop it,
Guys. As soon as it
What's
happens, just like takes a couple steps back, like, y'all see that too, right?
Do we see it?
I can't see fucking
yes.
shit.
I mean,
I would
somebody
also-
could light a torch if they would like.
I would also like to mention I have the Oblivion sight, which allows me to also see ghosts if they're hiding or if they're not hiding.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You do not see any ghosts.
Okay. Just thought I mentioned that because
Yeah.
of potential haunting.
So, Jason, you throw this punch, it's batted away. Do you continue to stand there? Do you move?
I take a couple, like a step back away from him, and that's not like I pulled her to like, hey, y'all, do y'all see that?
Yeah, and you all, I mean, well, I guess, does anyone light a torch for Demetrian? Or are you just going to let them be blind?
Cassian would light a torch.
So all of you can see this. And the hand, as it moved, like when it first swung to bat your hand away, it, first of all, moved almost unseen. It was so fast. Jason, even faster than any kind of speed you've seen with celerity. But you also heard a loud cracking sound as it pulled itself off of the wall. And you can see that all along the back of the arm, it is encrusted in salt. And you hear, as it pulls itself away from the wall, that it, again, just makes this loud cracking as it peels itself off. And you can see all along its slightly hunched back is salt, thick layer of salt. And you realize that this is a very old woman. And she says, "Who are you?"
What?
Who
Who are you?
Who are we? Who are you?
Why are you
come into
coming
my
with
home and you ask who I am? This is
You
mine.
live here?
This is a cave filled with salt.
Oh, is this all your salt?
Yes, this is my home. This is my cave. This is my salt.
Have you been murdering people who have been wandering in here?
Murder.
So that's a yes. That's
They're
why we're
cattle.
here.
They're nothing but cattle.
Oh, you're one of us.
I did
love
not know
that.
that could happen.
That's
Oh.
You're right, but also at the same time, people talk. There are things happen. When was the last time you were out of the cave? Clearly, it's been a long time.
I mean, you're coated in salt.
Yeah.
What day is it?
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday?
I do. Wednesday. Oh, 500 years?
Yeah. So there are people and groups out there that if they catch wind of this, they're gonna come in force.
Oh, no. They won't worry about old Gutka.
Yes, they will.
But they are.
No.
They literally invaded a literal just bar because there were just some of us in there.
A bar?
A tavern.
When did that happen?
I was Blamus, their place.
That was neither a bar nor a tavern. That was a
No, I
temple.
know that was a temple, but he's
You will use some respect for Set.
yes. Jason is lowering down because he doesn't want to exactly explain all of that because that is a lot. But easiest way to explain it is it's That's how Jason explains it.
Oh. No, that doesn't concern me.
Demetrian, you want to give it a go?
Good.
You're better at talking than I am.
Oh,
This is how I wanted it to go.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at what you're doing here. Now that I know who and what you are, what Jason's trying to say is people are already talking about this particular place being a place where people go missing forever. And so they're thinking that there's some sort of supernatural entity that's taking people. And so Jason's just worried that one day these humans will get the cojones to get a bunch of them together and try to figure out why people are disappearing here. And so I guess he's just concerned that they'll find you and overpower you, because I think he thinks that because you're like an old lady, you're like frail, but obviously you can take care of yourself. And he's a little bit ageist, so
that is not at all what that was meaning.
First of all, she says, "You know I don't speak Spanish," but then you see that she just like kneels down. She is very much like not wearing any clothes, but is so encrusted with salt that there's at least some level of, I don't want to say modesty, because it's her home and y'all just barged into it. But there's some level of, she's not just like showing you the goods. But you see that she just like crouches down, puts her arm on her knee, and looks Jason dead in the eye and says, "Arm wrestle."
I love her.
This is just a kind of like
no, go do it. Do it. No, do it. Do it.
Why?
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Antonio, he
Please.
listens to you. Tell him to do it.
Please, just do it.
I've listened to all of you. What are you talking about, Dimitri?
Well, then,
First of all, second of all, I've been confused with it. What is going on? I came here for a fight. Now I'm about to arm wrestle.
That's a kind of.
This is like
It's combat in a way, right?
No.
It is. It's a feat of strength, right? And you're trying to defeat the opponent. It's similar. It's similar.
Skill
Just roll
challenge.
with it. Just do it.
challenge.
Just
So
do
she
it.
says, "Is your friend always such a coward?"
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
been ever since.
confused.
So it's like, see, what happened was, here's a little bit of his lore. So he almost got eaten by a werewolf, and he hasn't been the same since.
Werewolf.
Dimitri,
Was it
what the?
the garbage?
I'm just confused about what's going on here.
It was
Twice, by the way. He almost got taken by Garou twice.
one werewolf.
One werewolf. Yeah, one.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
I like her. Jason,
So much.
Why don't
Go
you
ahead.
arm wrestle her?
because she didn't challenge me. She challenged you.
You are
She
the
And
challenge.
you are,
Christ,
listen,
fine.
you will dishonor yourself. You will dishonor your lineage. You will dishonor us if you do not take this challenge. If you back away from this challenge, I swear on everything unholy, I will fucking write about this in 17,000 different ways
I
for the
already
rest
said
of our
okay.
unlives. Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. I was busy rambling.
My
Go ahead.
God.
Strength and athletics, please.
That's literally, he's just groaning and complaining the whole entire way. Just like, what the fuck is going on? Why? What the fuck is going on my phone?
I love the mumbling to himself.
Sorry, my phone is being stupid. As always.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited. In case you were wondering, I mentioned in Jules's Discord that I was excited about 2 NPCs. You've already met both of them.
Yeah.
These are the 2 that I've been like, this is the second one.
And what a way to introduce them.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Been thinking about it all day.
Sorry, I had to reload the website.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And it's
Cassian's
it's
like,
perfect
"I
that
love
Jason
her,
walked right
Chicken
into
Bakery."
this. Oh, sorry, Elena. What'd you say?
Cassian's just like, I love her to Dimitri.
We are
Really?
meeting
Isn't she
such
fantastic?
amazing women lately.
I know.
Hey, what'd you say though, Rain? What did Jason do?
Oh, that you just walked right into this. It's perfect. You
How
said
did I walk right into this?
You literally walked right into it.
You led the way. You punched them.
Yeah, you did.
We all walked into this.
But you were leading.
Mhm. How was that roll?
It just finally loaded the skills list. So
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, my friend, you need a new phone.
agreed.
Or a secondary device.
Yeah.
How about a third device?
That too.
Tertiary.
4 successes.
Okay.
Wait.
That's pretty decent. But she got 6.
God damn it.
I will tell you now. You weren't gonna win that because she has 6 dots of strength. She has 6 dots of
Wait.
potence.
Ooh.
6 dots is possible?
When you're old enough.
Ooh.
Yeah, Old World went up to 10 max. It
Yeah.
was fun.
That's goals.
Yeah, I won't tell you about
Ultimate
what
goals.
Lamus's stats were. They were high.
I was gonna say my favorite piece of lore was at the level 10 for every ability said plot device.
Yeah.
Whatever you want for this ability, it happens.
Well, it wasn't for it was for the disciplines, yeah. So like once you got high enough with a certain discipline, like you could just basically say what you're gonna do. So yeah, I mean, Jason, you attempt to put up a fight, and at first it seems like you're winning. You
She's
get
playing with you,
her
dog.
arm pretty far, and
playing
she
with you, dog.
says, "Oh wow, you're very strong, yeah.
She's
Oh,
playing with you, dog.
might have met my
Yup.
match here." Slams
Yup.
your arm down.
Literally, as soon as I hear, like, I've probably met my
Captain
match,
Shield.
and I'm just agreeing with Dimitri. Yup, play with me. Yup.
Oh, that was
Captain cheers
beautiful.
on the.
Yeah, like slams you hard enough that it knocks your entire body over onto the ground.
And that's why I didn't want to do that.
And as she kneels over you, like prone on the ground, she says, "That was fun."
You.
You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, all of my followers say that I'm pretty chill.
200 years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah, go back to session 1.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You're like,
give me
hold on,
that-
Rain. Let's skip ahead. Let's skip this
Let's go
cutscene.
back. Rewind.
Do me next. Do me next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I
So
arm wrestle?
you start to try to arm wrestle her, and before she can, you see several forms coming from further down the cave, carrying torches. And these would appear to be humans in very heavy brown robes that hide their faces. Say, "My queen, who are these strangers?" And she says, "Oh, new playthings, I think.
That.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Playthings.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
like
your
that.
line.
Right.
Sorry. I'm gonna mute myself. There's siren.
Oh, I could not even hear them until you mentioned
Honestly.
them. And she just says, "Do any of you need anything to eat? You hungry?"
That one is. Points to Jason.
No, what?
Jason with his probably one hunger.
You failed the rouse check, so you're probably
Okay.
hungry.
Yeah, you're the hungriest
It's
of the
fine.
bunch.
Jason, do you need to eat?
I'm good. Like I think I should be like the base like 2, because normally I have like 1, and then I got that hunger earlier.
I mean, you can always feed, and like, yes, you have to kill to get to hunger 0, but you know.
It's fine for now.
You gonna pass up a free meal?
There's rules about eating at places that you have that are very whimsical.
Whimsical. That's a
I'm sorry,
funny word.
we're
Fools?
talking to a vampire who is literally encrusted in salt. I feel like that fits into the whimsical.
I do have a name, you know. I'm also right here. She continues to like crouch, looking down at you.
Whimsical's a good thing. I just have issues eating at other people's places.
Ah, yes, a shy eater. I understand. You can take them down the way. We won't.
I was trying to tell. I'm not very hungry. I don't need to eat anything right now. I'm good.
No, you look a little skinny. You should probably eat.
That is unfortunately not due to hunger.
No. Listen to Gutka.
I unfortunately cannot gain
How do you
weight
spell
anymore.
She moves again impossibly fast and is no longer kneeling over you. Goes to one of the robed figures, and you see that she just grabs them by the throat and then brings them over and holds their neck up to your face.
Jason, don't be rude.
Take a meal.
Actually,
It's
since this is
fine.
close, because I do still have that merit that allows me to tell if they're just a follower or if they actually have been fed on before.
Oh, they've been fed on.
They have?
Mm-hmm. You can also see, all of you know that you are able to lick the wounds closed after you feed. You see on this person, now that you can see their neck, it is covered in scars. Clearly, they've been fed on multiple times.
God damn it. Alright, fine, whatever. And he literally, I guess he'll bite down and take it, and literally just takes enough to take one of the dots away, not even to kill him.
Yeah.
Uh,
And as you start
That's a good
to
boy.
drain a little bit, she
Much.
just pats you on the head and says, "That's a good boy."
Tee. You got 2 of them.
And 2 different tones too, and I don't appreciate either one of them.
I'm really tempted to do it. I'm not gonna lie.
Do it.
That's a good boy.
Ren, clip that.
Clip it.
Do it. Do it.
Anyway, moving on. The follower just lays on the ground smiling. Like after you finish feeding, they don't even move. They just like lay there with a big smile on their face.
See, they like it.
Yeah, that's not exactly the emotion I like getting whenever I do that.
Anyway, I'm sorry. What was your name? Since we were all being so rude before and we didn't even ask.
And before she can even speak, one of the other robed figures says, "She's the Salt Queen, and you will respect her."
Well, I'm trying to. Salt Queen, is that what you want us to refer to you as?
Well, Salt Queen, Gotka, Baba Yaga,
Okay.
whatever you prefer.
It is. I knew it.
Actually, over the table, it's not. There's more to it.
Oh yeah.
She's actually the
False
child
one.
of Baba Yaga, though.
Yes.
Mm.
I love this.
Yeah, but none of you know that.
Wait, do you have
No,
a...
I'm just geeking over it. That's all. Alana is.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga? That sounds very familiar. Very familiar.
Have we heard of the legend of Baba Yaga?
You dummy. I mean, Cassian, you're more Western European. Well, so is Demetrian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Where is Antonio from? Did we ever decide?
I don't think we had a location of origin worked out.
Okay.
But I remember.
I think of all of you, I mean, all of you have been in Transylvania for quite a while. Also, where you are is further north in Transylvania and Romania. And you can kind of hear her muttering to herself. And I think, especially Antonio, while you probably don't speak the language, we have established you at least have a passing knowledge of quite a few languages.
Mm-hmm.
You catch bits and pieces of what you believe to possibly be Polish.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know, because I never remember my European geography, the northern parts of Romania don't quite. It borders Ukraine, but just a little ways north of that is Poland. So good times. This has been your geography lesson. You're welcome. That's what you all came
Thanks,
here
Rain.
for. It's not for the vampires, not for the horniness. It's for
The more you know.
Reading Rainbow.
That's a different thing, but similar. Same era, at least.
Yep.
But yeah, so she just kind of mutters to herself, and you see that these robed figures just sort of lead her further into the cave.
Do
Honestly,
we follow?
No, I think we're good here. We should be good here. We found out what's going on here.
You hear, "Come along, come along."
Jason, are
God
you
damn it.
embarrassed?
No,
Or
I
invited
just
guests. Now?
Are you embarrassed?
no. I was looking for a fight.
You found one.
No,
You did.
yeah,
You
it was
lost
y'all
one.
apparently.
You lost one.
I mean, it's fine. It happens. You win some, you lose some.
It happens to everyone.
Normally never happens to him. Even
Come on,
though this is
maybe-
not what you... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Maybe she can tell us something else that you can fight.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, even though this is not what you're actually going to see, I, in my head, love the idea that, like, one day her cave will just, like, have old furniture with like the like 70 flowery patterns with plastic over it. Look like doorways on everything. We'll get there.
Yes.
We'll get there.
Yes.
Unless y'all kill her, she does continue to survive until at least the year 2000. So,
Yeah.
you know, good times. Yeah, so you all follow.
Oh yes.
I'm going after her. She's really cool. She's my kind of people.
So,
Cassian is fascinated.
yeah. So you continue along. You see that it does open up, and you see that eventually there is a large chamber filled with, at least like on the edges, these large quartz structures. And along each of them are torches, just in various places. They're not spaced evenly. It's very haphazard. Not what you guys are used to, because everything typically in like a castle is a little bit more neat, a little more orderly.
Fun. This is little chaotic. Organized chaotic? No, just chaotic. Huh.
Yeah, definitely not organized.
The crystals are pretty, at least.
Oh, thank you. They weren't here whenever I got here.
They weren't?
No. So you've come to worship, yes?
What are we worshiping?
And one of the humans in robes comes over and says, "The queen," just like quietly.
The Salt Queen, Demetrian.
Ah, right, the Salt Queen. Worshipping the Salt Queen. We gotta worship the Salt Queen.
I think we can worship for a while, but it was
What kind of worship?
mostly a journey to see what was going on, and now that we found you, warn you of certain things happening outside of the cave that you and your followers could be aware of.
No, everything's fine, dearie.
Oh, it is. Just making you aware of minor annoyances that may find themselves at your doorstep one day.
No. The kind don't trouble me.
I hope that remains true, because they're annoying everybody else.
Oh, don't worry. They don't come in here. They're too afraid. Them and their mortality.
Well, funny you should mention that. There are a new kind of human that believe in an immortality after death. And so they're less scared of dying for their God. And so have you heard any rumblings at all of, I mean, I know you got your own hooded figures, but other hooded figures, black robed hooded figures that usually congregate and have a lowercase t alongside them?
Oh, the Catholics. Yes. I remember Jesus. Kind of a prick.
You remember what?
Yeah, kind of a prick. I didn't like him very much.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
When you're as old as I am, you know everyone.
And how, if I may ask without being rude, you don't have to answer this question about how old are you?
She just kind of cackles, and then suddenly, mid cackle, goes silent, and says, "Oh, 3,000? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah. Huh. Huh. Ah. Mm-hmm.
You get there, Demetrian?
No, it just makes sense as to why your little arm wrestling went so well.
Yeah, I could have told you that by looking at her. That she was way above my fighting class.
See, now that's a different kind of discrimination. Just looking at her, first you're age, and now
she has aura.
Okay.
Look at her and tell me she doesn't look like she'd beat your ass in a half a second, and I wouldn't even know it until she was done.
No, you're right. But that's beside the point.
No, that's my point exactly.
I said it's when I say it's beside the point because it's beside the point. Don't infer that it is, because the point here is not that you got beat because she's old. The point
is that she's powerful.
Clearly, she was able to beat you. I mean,
yeah, the great and powerful Jason,
Because
he's the strongest one of us.
I never once claimed that. I also like how we're just saying all this in front of her still.
I'm sure she's enjoying it.
Oh, this whole time she is no longer paying attention. You see that she's just like kind of talking to herself and giggling.
Look at her. She's harmless. Well, not harmless, but not unharmless. She's just so cute. How could you be mad? Look, how could you be mad?
Has it been a week yet?
No.
It hasn't even been a day.
It's been 2 days.
A couple days.
All right,
yeah, it's been 2 days.
See, I don't pay attention.
So she's just giggling and talking to herself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mostly in what you assume to be Polish.
Okay.
If Antonio,
I was going to ask if I could try to listen, but nope.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of when we first met you, Cassian.
Covered in salt.
Goals.
Rambling.
Goals.
Cassian, you hear, like, initially she's kind of speaking in Polish. Eventually, you're like, oh, I've never heard another, like, humanoid, because you can tell she's starting to speak Crow.
Mm.
It's my future.
And then, while it's not a animal language that you have a lot of experience in, but you hear her start to make like cat noises.
Can I talk to her in Crow?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be bonding.
You know how to speak to animals too, I see.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, was it you? Pointing to the white raven on your shoulder.
No, me, Cassian. I can speak to them.
Oh, I want to talk to the bird.
You want to talk to the bird?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do your birds say?
I named them, but I can't find the names. Let me just a sec.
I do remember you mentioned it, and I don't remember what they were.
One is the white one is based off what's his face? The shape-shifting god.
You got to be more specific. There's a couple of those.
I was gonna say.
Wait, there's a shape-shifting god, Celtic god named Ritusi. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And he's like about the forest.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that one. Oh, Cernunos and the other one was another word for raven. But I think it was like German or like I can't remember where, but it was another name for raven, but from
Do you
like
remember what it started with?
Cassian would name their dog.
Yeah, that tracks. Elena, you remember what it started with?
It meant like little raven is what it meant, so that was the name. But I think it was an F word if I remember correctly, or it was a B
We're a
word.
big fan of
F or
those.
B. F words are great.
Let's see. This is the important things that I'm going to spend my time on.
Raven.
Oh, it's probably not German then.
It was probably then. Why can't I think of
Probably words.
Norwegian?
That sounds about right.
The only name for ravens I can ever think of is Bronwyn from Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
No,
it's definitely
that's
not.
too spot on.
No, I know.
That's too spot on.
Yeah, because it's just I'm gonna mispronounce it, but it
Raven.
looks like Lily Raven. So yeah. Anyway, not that important. Just curious. And so, what? Which of the ravens speaks to her?
The Sir Nunos would talk to
Is
her.
it the white one?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does it say?
What would maybe something along those greetings? What are all the shinies on the wall or something like that? Like referring to the stones and stuff like that.
In Corvid, she's just like, "Oh, you like?" And you see that she just like starts digging in kind of the salt, and then just pulls out a shiny and holds it out.
Sir Nunos, I'm afraid to do this. Sir Nunos will take the offering.
Yeah, I feel like it just like kind of flies over there, grabs it, and then flies back.
Yeah.
And
what did Sir Nunos pick up?
It's just a shiny little rock.
Nice.
Yeah. Nondescript shiny little rock because I don't know, shiny rock. Probably another piece of quartz, really.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that's basically what they would ask. And then
we'll say it's a nice rose quartz. It's a very lovely pastel pink.
Ooh. It'll be coveted in Sir Nunos' little nest of things.
So what's everyone else doing? As Cassian is speaking bird to this old lady.
Demetrian is just like watching and like, this is the cutest fucking thing, and I hate it.
Try not to throw up.
Jason is trying to find any moment to get the fuck out of here. He is done with this whole situation.
Just enjoying the show.
She says, "Well, you're not doing very good at worshipping. Did you bring me anything?"
I mean, I always bring song wherever I go.
No. I've heard all the songs.
Worship. I make my own.
Nope, I heard it.
Heard into the future, heard into the past.
Okay.
She's kind of at that age where it's like, there's nothing new. I've heard everything that can be heard. Whether that's true or not.
And Antonio, you got anything valuable on you?
Antonio's looking, trying to remember if he has something
digging in his
possibly
pockets.
significant. You're like, what do I have with me?
What's it got in its pockets? Is
You got a silver bullet? You always used to give her a silver bullet. It's
Silver might be
silver. It's shiny. I mean, we could spare one, right?
Probably.
you just hear, "What's a bullet?"
Oh, it's a ball that gets shot out of a tube of wood and iron very, very fast to penetrate the target. It's kind of like an arrow, except way smaller and a lot faster.
That sounds dumb.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
To each their own. But it's made of silver, and it's very nice. It has a good weight to it. It's got a nice shine.
Yes, give me the shiny.
Antonio, go to
It's
her.
future me.
I present for each one of us 4 silver bullets as tribute.
Amazing. She immediately takes one and just bites it.
I love her.
She says, "No, okay, thank you. I think go away."
We can go.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a wonderful day or
See
night.
you. Nice meeting you.
Nice
I'll see
meeting
you
you,
tomorrow.
Salt Queen.
Tomorrow?
Oh.
Well, yes, we're going to stay and worship, right?
Should we?
I think we can worship from afar.
Remote worship.
Isn't that just
Just
what
a call
religion
in.
is?
Oh my gosh,
We'll-
first televangelist.
We'll send our thoughts. We'll send our thoughts and prayers.
I love it.
But THOT.
We're already here.
Yeah,
That's just me.
true. Just no. Far away won't do. You can just stay nearby and come back.
May I ask what would happen if we didn't return?
Oh, don't do that.
We will do our best to return swiftly and worship thusly.
Do your best. No, you'll do.
So she wants us to not try, only do.
You got it.
There is no try.
There is only do.
Mm-hmm. Definitely some Yoda vibes.
Yeah.
It's my Yoda.
I'm sure Cassian will definitely be here. And
Oh, good.
and probably me not being far behind. Can't leave them
They'll
alone.
bring the rest of you, I'm sure. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, go away. I'm done with you now.
Bye.
Okay, till next time.
Jason,
Yes,
give me a wits and awareness roll, please.
of course.
Gonna
Wow.
murder us.
While he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Booking it.
Yeah, just walking. Cassian, did you have fun with that?
Walking. It was interesting. It's if I ever live in a cave, can you just take me out of there? Just fully just
Oh, honey, I
Take
would
me
never
out.
see myself in a cave with you. No. That's absolutely not. I would not let you do that just because then
Thank you.
I'd be associated. I can't be associated with that.
A cave. A cave.
This is like the 1472 equivalent of I'm not going to live in a trailer. And that is no insult to anyone who lives in trailers. I've known a lot of people who have. They're fine,
Yeah,
but some people
me
just
too.
turn into it.
One success.
Jason, even with one success, you're definitely being followed.
Who by?
Not sure. They're pretty sneaky.
So I'm gonna be like, so guys, we definitely got something stuck to our shoe. I'm gonna sneak off and deal with that real quick.
You're gonna kill them.
Do you need a raven?
I mean, I probably shouldn't be too far away, and I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet, but
Just in case things go wrong. You know we care about you, right?
yes, I understand.
Don't die.
What? So, also, when you do confront them, I want you to growl at them, and I want you to ask them where the rabbits are.
Why would I do that?
For the ha-has. Why else?
I'm definitely not going to do that. But
At least hang upside down.
Cassian, if you want to set a raven with me, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and dip off now and get rid of this issue. And literally, just like I said, he literally just kind of like immediately just dips off and tries to sneak up on the person that's following them.
So, Jason, as you
Yes.
try to sneak off, this raven is just like cawing at you the whole time.
It's the
What?
Greek raven.
Stop. Literally just like looks at it, just like up close.
the best way to do a stealth mission while arguing with your pet.
I mean, I have the animal can do me roll.
Oh no. It is Cassian's bird, so I think it's probably just like, oh, different person. I get to the app. As one does. I'm not attacking myself with that statement at all. So
It thinks you can
Anyway.
talk to him.
yeah, probably. So you are trying to sneak up on this person, but you have this raven just cawing at you like every couple minutes, and it does seem like it's trying to tell you something. And eventually, Jason, you realize you're being followed.
Oh, my brain was warning you.
So let me get this straight. So I'm going after the person that's been following us. And while I'm following them, I'm being followed by someone else.
Yeah, it's the classic bait and switch.
I'm going to find a spot and literally hunker down and hide. Like, try and dip out of sight for a second and see if I can get them to keep going and to try and see who's following me.
So while you are crouched down trying to hide, you hear someone approaching behind you. And maybe 10 feet away, they stop, and you hear, "Don't disappoint the queen."
Why don't you come over here real quick?
What'd you say?
I said, like, why don't you come over here for real quick? To the guy who just said that.
I said my piece.
I love her even more now.
No, just come here. Just come here.
Come here. It's fine. Come here.
I'm
Come
good.
a little closer. It's
Come
okay.
a little closer. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all gonna be okay.
It's fine. Come here. I just want. I
I just
want
want
to
to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
And even though, because you don't, I forget what it is that you have, Cassian, but Jason, you don't have the same thing where you can speak to animals, right?
No.
Okay. So this person starts clearly speaking Corvid. You just don't understand what they're saying. And the raven calls back to them and kind of like pecks at your head.
I just stare at the bird motherfuckerly.
Don't kill my birds.
That's why I'm just staring at it to protect my head. Does the person leave? Or do they keep following?
They're just standing there because you said you were crouched down, so they're
Yeah.
just staring at the back of your head.
I just stand up and look at them like, are you just gonna follow us?
Making sure that you don't disappoint the queen.
I'm sorry, I have stage fright. I can't do nothing if someone's watching.
Yes, we know. We saw.
Yeah, why do you think that's an issue, huh? I have a job I gotta do. We'll come back and worship, but we can't do our job to maintain whatever the semblance of ourselves we can while worshiping the Sock Queen.
Your only job is to worship. You don't need to worry about anything else,
This is a human, right?
as far as you can tell.
That is my least favorite sentence in VTM ever.
I mean, it doesn't smell like a werewolf.
Listen, what's your name?
We have no names. We don't need them.
Would you like a hug?
No.
Just come over here for a second. It'd be fine.
No.
Can you literally just leave me? We will be back. And I just start walking away, just like the weird stop following me, walk away from him.
You don't hear anything. But also, if you turn around to look, you don't see him.
I hate everything right now.
That's just Jason in character out loud.
Yes, 100%. And he goes to catch back up with everyone else.
In the distance, you can hear the cackling echoing out of the cave. Yeah, so you return to the rest of the coterie.
So how'd it go?
This is why I told y'all we need to fucking get out of there as soon as possible. They're following us.
I mean, yeah.
No.
It doesn't smell like fresh blood. You didn't kill anyone, did you?
You wouldn't get close enough.
Cassian, your raven flits back over to you. And
Also, yeah, sorry.
in Corvid says, don't forget to come back for the queen.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. By the way, Cassian, your bird nonstop would not let me do my job and hide.
What were you trying to tell him?
It kept squawking Eventually, I realized it was telling me there was another person following me. Yeah, I was following someone. Someone was following me, following that person.
Yeah, and it just nods along as Jason's talking,
So you were doing your job,
and it just nods.
telling him there was somebody there.
Yes,
What
but
a good little birdie.
it did its
What a
job,
good
but it could have been better at just walking from a distance. On top of that, I'm pretty sure it joined their side. It went over to him. They nodded to each other.
Did you join the Salt Queen's side?
It just tilts its head and says, "What?"
Your bird is still loyal to us, isn't it?
Yeah. You're still
you
loyal
sure?
to us, right?
And it kind of nuzzles up against you and says, "And the queen."
Okay. Loyalty to the queen. Noted. My birds aren't coming back next time.
You know, it'd be really funny. You know who would love this? Eric.
Eric would love it. Eric would just love it. Should we talk? Should we contact Eric? Should we see how Eric's doing?
We need to contact someone because I don't think they're gonna let us leave without any kind of situation.
I mean, you've left the cave.
Yeah, until they want us to come back and worship tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's tomorrow's problem.
Was that an or else? Was there an or else implied? Come back or
It
else?
was. You'll come back.
It was it was definitely implied when they said, "Oh no, don't do that." You'll do it.
Oh no, there was no or else implied. It was you're gonna do it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm scared, y'all.
We'll be halfway back to Flawed by the time tomorrow happens.
Hey,
Fine.
do you remember when she said she was 3,000 years old?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Imagine the amount of power she has. I'm pretty sure that distance probably means nothing to her.
Do you think she leaves the cave though?
I'm
Maybe
pretty
she gets
sure
power from the king.
a wrathful. What would be the this century's version of air quotes?
Air quotes.
Okay,
Yeah,
air quotes still. Yeah, it's like the so-called God's wrath has no boundaries.
I mean, why would she be wrath? I mean, she is old. She'll probably forget about us anyway.
I
mean, I don't think she actually knew how old she was. She said 3,000, I think.
Plus,
Yeah.
who knows if she knows when tomorrow is?
also fanatics also are very dangerous because we're dealing with the inquisitors and all that shit. They definitely have the same vibe.
Okay, if anyone tries to attack us, you know that I'll just take their head or squish it in my hands between my thighs.
I'm not.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
It's not the humans I have an issue with. It's just a nuisance I didn't want to have to deal with in the first place. So
Okay,
I'm
but
just
that's
playing to
everything to
complain.
you. Everything to you is a nuisance. Ever since we've known you, you just complain about every little thing.
Not everything.
I think since you met her, I think that was the only option to begin with.
I mean,
Why are you saying that like it was my fault that we went in? We all agreed we were going there, first of all.
okay, honestly,
I'm not saying it's your
you know what? I'm gonna say it because you're the one that was itching for a fight,
Yeah.
and you were looking
I
for trouble.
wanted to- and I
you
wanted to-
found trouble.
And I wanted to leave as soon as there was no fight. But y'all are the ones that wanted us to keep going. I wanted to leave immediately. At the point of me saying let's go, it then
Okay.
became not my fault.
The thing is that by that point we were in too deep.
You
We
can't
were
pull
trying
out
Exactly.
me.
I think
to keep.
we couldn't have gotten out of the situation
Okay, let me.
at that point.
I wanted to fight. Y'all couldn't have gotten out of the situation.
I mean,
But-
if you're so worried about her and her influence over us at a day's distance away, then that worry could have been applied to what she would have done had we been
Also-
rude.
Also, I'm also heavily concerned because y'all made me feed off of one of her people.
It's fine.
Who knows what's in my
Yeah.
system now?
Blood.
And what else?
Salt?
You've become
Blood?
significantly more paranoid since the situation.
I'm a bit more paranoid after I damn near got burnt up by a person's literal mind.
That was like 100 years ago.
And as we've mentioned before, time don't really mean much.
So yeah, a day to her might be another 100 years. It'll be fine.
Right. I don't think she'll notice. And besides, again, if the humans come, we'll just take care of it. And if she gets mad at us,
We'll figure that out.
we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Alright, like I always say, as long as we're aware of what can happen, because
Oh, we're aware. You don't need to remind us. We saw how powerful she was.
it's not so much as being reminded, just a verbal acknowledgement of said situation.
We acknowledge the situation.
As we always
Yeah.
mention, consent is key, alright?
Does that
Verbal
apply
consent.
to this?
Yes, because consent of consequences. Did I just do the impossible and made Dimitri and have a loss for words?
I wouldn't say impossible. Happened a lot last week.
Let's just go. Let's just go. Because I feel like this is just going to go on and on and on forever.
So do you all head back to your friend Vlad?
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't been a week, has it?
By the time you get back, it'll have been 4 days.
What's 3 more days?
Where do
I
you
don't
spend 4 days?
Same place as always.
Cassian's bed.
Okay, so same other places as always.
Which other place is that?
The tavern, to make people
Making
sad
everybody
again.
sad.
Yeah. And then gradually lighten the mood.
Or just make it worse.
Or
You know.
make it worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I think around the time that you arrive back in town, you do notice that there is a small caravan
Of course there is.
with a very interesting symbol. A very Tremere symbol.
Oh, joy.
Bloody
friends.
fuck on crackers.
That's a new
What?
one. Oh, I definitely need that one clipped.
Somebody in chat.
Bloody what?
Fuck on crackers. You heard right.
They said what they said.
Believe it or not, that's not the first time I've heard that one.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either crackers or rye bread with me, honestly.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
So, for those of you who are not in the know, the Tremere clan symbol is like a circle with kind of a thicker line with a square inside of it with another circle with a blacked out square inside. Sort of an inception, if you will.
Putting circles and squares and circles and squares.
Yeah. You know why? Because bitches love circles and squares.
Oh yeah. Also, don't forget the triangle on one corner as well. If I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
mistaken,
that's
yeah.
true. That's true. I forgot
Yeah.
about the whole hat.
You little hat.
Like it's literally
looks like a
the
little
three
hat.
base. It does. It's
I love
literally
that.
the three basic shapes. See,
I mean, yes.
Makes sense. It's a Tremere.
Yeah. Anyway, you see that they are making their way to Vlad.
Oh boy.
Should we
Hurry up,
intercept
yes.
them? Intercept them?
yes. How? Violence or talking? Because you know my vote.
Who you asking?
It depends who's in there.
I mean, they're Tremere. I mean, want to set it on fire? Can we set it on fire? We can set it on fire. Can we set it on fire?
Are they
Starting
going into
fires.
Vlad's house right
It
now?
looks like they're
or-
going that way. I mean,
Yeah.
what a more
Well, yeah.
fun way to arrive at Vlad's house than like a flaming chariot of dead Tremere and then us.
Oh yeah, Valencia, what did you do with the head?
Well, it's still with me.
Mm.
It's just hanging off your belt.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
The only time I put it away is when I'm performing for mortals.
Yeah, it's a little frowned upon, even here in Wallachia.
And getting
Cassian
other types
takes
of
it.
head.
Yeah.
Their belt while you're singing.
So, what's the move?
Intercept and murder?
Who's got fire stuff on them? Ooh, wait. We have rifles.
Yeah, I mean, you could, in theory, make fire that way, or you could shoot them.
Okay, but
How
taking
large
it,
is the caravan?
huh?
What would
How large is the caravan?
Just a couple of carriages. We'll say 3.
Three
Couple.
carriages. You could take the igniting stuff inside the rifle, cause a
The
fire.
the longer we take, the closer they get. So let's just go murder them. Just go up there and figure it out on the way. As you like to say, burn that bridge when we get there. They're literally on the move. Let's go.
At this point, we don't know who's in there, though.
Mm-hmm.
We should still stop them before they
That's-
get to the house.
Sometimes, the element of surprise and fire is better than like, hey guys, it's us, the devils.
Hey, it's me, your boy.
We're gonna stop
Jason.
you real quick.
Wait.
Jason, I will
Yes.
remind you, the time that you referenced recently where you almost got set on fire, it was a Tremere. Just saying. So, you know.
We should still hurry up and not waste time and planning too much. Because you said the caravan's on the way to his house, right?
Mhm.
Or his building?
Yep.
Yeah. So let's just go set their carriages on fire, run up and set them on fire.
All right. You know how to make a fire. You're the fastest fuck boy.
It sounds good.
All right. I
Go
guess.
light 'em up.
Or I could throw you at them. Want me to throw you at them? I could throw you at them.
Me?
I don't think that he can make himself light as a feather.
No, I can't.
Just saying. You know what? Jason, give me a dexterity and athletics to see how well you can run and also light fire.
Add my celerity to it.
Sure. If you're using it.
Indeed.
Literally being fast as fuck, boy.
And then Cassian just pipes up after Jason's left and says, "What will Vlad do if he finds out we did this?"
No, I'm not here anymore. You said athletics, right?
Yeah. Dex and
Maybe-
athletics.
He might be impressed with our ruthlessness.
True.
Cassian, while Jason is like prepping whatever it is that he needs to prep, you hear from your raven a voice that's not the raven's. A voice that says, "Don't forget to come back, dearie."
Hello. Now you're talking through my raven.
By the way, this is a one-way message. Just wanted to remind you.
No, that's just Cassian being like slightly panicking. Just not sure what to say to that. Oh, you're talking through my raven. Uh-oh.
So I got 4 successes.
Okay.
That includes a crit, though.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. So I would say, yeah, because you have these rifles, you would need to carry some kind of gunpowder. Probably wouldn't be that much of a stretch to say that you would have some sort of like starter material, like some sort of paper, probably, that you could help to spread said fire. And so, yeah, you're able to go up, put just enough while you are trying to be a little bit sneaky that you can set all 3 on fire. And immediately, yes, they are on fire, but vampires start to pour out of all 3 of them. About a dozen in total.
I knew it.
Let's fucking go!
If they're Ultramere, can't they just be like whoosh and make things disappear?
So before they put out the fires, I want to run at them.
Okay.
And yet again, yeet my sword.
Go for it.
We really just need to get a Demetrian and a javelin.
No.
No.
The sword is much more fun.
This is better. This is so
I got
good.
Cooler.
I got 7.
More
Jesus. Okay. Again, real prick, that guy, that Jesus. Or so Gutka says. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so with 7, what you're attempting to like impale them?
No, this one it's I wanted it to be much more fun. And I wanted to try to like curve the sword, so I like threw it like this so it could spin.
Okay.
And hopefully decapitate at least one person.
Okay. It unfortunately does not decapitate, but it does bury itself decently far into one of their shoulders.
Aw.
Oh, they're toughies.
Okay. Well, I'm running right after it, so I grab it and I push it deeper.
Okay. Who's going after that? Obviously not Elena.
I'll take one of the rifles and take aim.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity and firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, firearms used to be used for what it's actually meant for.
Shocked. I'm shocked. I'm putting the fire in firearms.
2 successes.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not hit any of them, but that's to be expected. They're not very accurate. Unfortunately, they take a very long time to reload. So it's more of a fire and forget kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you brought at least 4 rifles, so... Jason, Cassian?
I was gonna say, since I got here, I was gonna go. I was the first one here. I'll go last in the actual combat.
Okay.
Cassian's gonna use arrows and stay far, far away from these Tremere.
Go for it.
So I will shoot.
Yep, give me your dex and firearms.
Oh, I should have used a gun, shouldn't have I? Oh, but then I have to get closer.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Ooh, 4 successes.
Nice.
That's all the dice.
You do manage to just kind of wing one. Not a solid hit, but I mean, you hit one of them. Jason?
Just gonna go for a nearest one and go for a decapitation.
Okay. I will tell you, decapitations usually are pretty difficult.
True. Stab through the heart, then.
Okay, going for the torpor.
That'd be strength and melee, right?
Yep.
With
If you're using your swords.
E.
You and your ancient phone.
3 successes.
Okay. You don't manage to actually get a solid blow because one of the Tremere pulls out a very thin sword, and instead of, you're going more for like the strength of it, they go more for the finesse.
Parry.
And as you have engaged in combat with these Tremere, number one, you're in the middle of a town. The peasants are terrified, but also talking. Number two, you hear the doors of Vlad's home thrown open, and the tall, dark, and handsome Vlad himself, cape, very nice furry hat on his head in all of his glory, stands there and says, "Who is fighting in my city, disrespecting my home like this?"
They are.
You say while pushing your sword into one of them.
They started it.
They did not.
He doesn't know that. We were trying to help put out the fire that just randomly started on their carriages, and they just started attacking.
This is self-defense.
I was gonna say, I'll actually be trying to push the blame off onto them. Be like, and like we were trying to,
like an ability you have, Jason.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you! I'm so proud. Because you mentioned that, and I remembered it's a thing. So I'm also proud of me for remembering things. I forget. Does that require a roll?
Yeah, it's whatever role I'm doing to try and push blame off on. Like, if you don't require me to have a role, it just literally just says I can have better. Like, if it's roll, I add 2 dice. But if it's what it just says, I have better chance at deflecting blame.
Okay. What would you like to do to try and deflect the blame?
I mean, I'm technically lying. Because I'm saying that we were trying to put the flames out. They jumped out and started attacking.
See, that's not a technically lying. That's more of a you're actually lying. But yeah, go ahead and give me a manipulation and subterfuge.
Alrighty, give me just a second.
And don't forget to add your bonus dice.
Subterfuge, where are you? There you are.
It's under subterfuge, obviously.
Why the fuck did you get rid of it? What the fuck?
Reasons.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hello, Ren.
Just cut to the SpongeBob. 2 hours later.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm sorry.
I feel like I need to actually make that a thing now.
Just have it pop up on the screen. Go crowd.
Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting, is anybody else doing anything? Antonio, hint. Or Cassian, because you're also pretty persuasive, to try and do damage control.
Persuade.
We meant no disrespect.
Yes, no disrespect by fighting and terrifying the citizens. That's my job.
We aid you in your job.
And you're so good at it.
I do not need your flattery or your assistance. I'm quite good at terrifying my own people.
What the fuck?
That's all well and good, but these guys are real bad news. And now my sword is stuck in one of them.
You say as you're pushing it further in.
I'm about to pull out my rifle and put it in their mouth.
Raven, how are you doing over there?
Trying to figure out how to add just 2 dice to a roll.
Oh, whenever you pull up the roller, just click on regular twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh. Sorry about the wait there.
What were we going to say, Lana?
Cassian wouldn't have the ravens with them right now because he spat.
Fair.
2 successes.
Okay. Fortunately for you, you got 0 successes. So your 2. Your 2 is fine.
Amazing. That's so good.
I was going to say Cassian could use their charm, persuasion, and stunning, maybe? I don't know. If he probably is not persuaded by the stunning, hey?
I mean, debatable. He's human, you know,
He is
human and a man.
Mm.
I mean, most people, no matter gender, definitely have a weakness for titties. So you know, just saying.
Yeah.
Today's.
I know I do.
Yeah, titties are great.
Yeah. So, Jason, it's almost like something supernatural happens. Even though you don't necessarily use a power per se, it just seems to work for once in your favor that you are able to pass along the blame. And Vlad stares at each of you in turn, making eye contact with anyone who would be looking at him. And says, "Inside now."
We follow.
Cassian follows.
Can I get rid of this guy first?
You could try, but I think that the impetus is on the now.
Yeah.
Just begrudgingly.
Fine, I won't blow his head off.
And the Tremere just kind of rolls their eyes and is like, "As if you could."
All right. I'm gonna shove my rifle in his mouth.
How damaged do they look, actually?
I mean, as you pull your sword out, they've already started to like walk away, but you can see that the skin and muscle is starting to re-knit itself together.
They're powerful.
Ish. I mean, it's slow.
I'm not very far away from this guy so I could shoot him in the head. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me because I already pre-rolled that and I got a 7 success with 2.
But also, I think the Demetrian would know it would risk actually really disrespecting Vlad, and then it would be very hard to shift that blame at that point.
Well, see, what happened was he dared me to do it.
It just went off by itself.
Just
I
went
don't
off.
know.
They do
I was
that.
just cleaning my gun.
He dared me to do it, so you know, I did it.
You know how it goes. Anyway, yeah. So all of you make your way into Vlad's home once again, and you see that he sits on his throne, leaned forward, elbows on knees, head in his hands, and says, "Now explain yourselves."
Well, you see, what had happened was
Yep, your turn.
What? Wait, which way? That way.
they're very dangerous and very violent.
Yes, they seem very violent. It's not what I heard, though.
They usually control what you hear about them.
Do they also control what my people see?
You know, I wouldn't put it past them.
You're saying
They do have
people are
mastery
weak?
over illusion.
Are you saying my people are weak or stupid?
No, I would never say that.
That's good, because that would be unfortunate. Have you anything else to say for yourselves?
We would like to apologize for being in a situation that would cause you annoyance.
Annoyance does not begin to explain. You have put fear into my people of your kind. Your kind who belong to the myths and the legends that the average citizen does not know exists for real. Fairy stories to terrify children. And yet, you are arrogant and stupid. And you expose yourselves to the humans. And yet you want me to come with you when you make such foolish mistakes.
You know, you make a good point. But I'm also at a point where I don't care whether or not they know we exist. I just want to get rid of the ones who would see everyone enslaved and would sacrifice their own kindred, their own childers, to save themselves, just because they feel like they have the power and the authority to do so. And they care not for protecting anyone but themselves and their own ends.
And with that, you see he stands and grows more impassioned and says, you speak of protection, you speak of these selfish people, and yet you have been selfish. You have put your own people in danger. By exposing yourselves to the others, you have put everyone at risk. They will hunt down your kind. You have brought the Inquisition further on all of our heads.
That may be so, but the Inquisition is more easily dealt with than the elders who would just continue with the status quo and use fear as a means of control. We cannot just be afraid of whatever human uprising. We can deal with that. What we cannot deal with is those who would just cast anyone out for who is weaker than them.
I will remind the rest of you, while Demetrian is speaking, all of you have seen the effects of the true faith and how it is able to resist kindred powers. You've seen firsthand, while yes, you were able to defeat those Inquisition members, you've seen firsthand the danger it poses. You also know that humans outnumber kindred significantly.
Whenever Demetrian takes a second, Jason would kind of like pull attention to him for a second, but like on a much more like experience level, the Tremere, yes, we may have exposed ourselves temporarily here in your village or your city. Sorry, you can control that narrative though. If you were to join this side and gain that power for yourself, you can control that narrative. But that they would want to control it for you. The Tremere do not care about you or your people. All they care about is getting a foothold in this region to have more control over everything as much as they can get.
And he comes over to you, Jason, getting in your face and says, "And you are any different?"
I look at, I don't back down. I look like, truthfully, I can't speak for the person who sent us here because I don't know their intentions. Me personally, yes, I care about the people here. I care about your people. I care about the random innocents. And I do not want to see them used as mere cattle for the Tremere. And that's what they will see them as.
That is what most of your kind see us as.
And I can't speak for my friends here, but personally, I do not see people that way.
I don't either.
I don't
I
either.
Antonio's like, sometimes.
I do mercy kills on people who are already dying. So
and
I don't
go
very often kill people.
and the only people I go after are those who are harming the innocents.
And Jason, he stays in your face and says, "You come to my home to try to get me to join your side, and yet you know nothing of the motivations of your master, your whatever you want to call them. You know nothing of why I should join your side other than freedom. I have all of the freedom that I need. I am the ruler of this land. You have seen the corpses of my enemies.
How long are you going to live?
I know more than you. I already know how I can survive beyond normal human years."
We don't know the side above table. What's his name again? The bishop?
Radu?
Okay, sorry. We don't exactly know what Radu's intentions are because, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, none of us can read minds. My intentions here are to clear a debt. That's why we came to talk and see if you would be willing to go speak to them and determine whether you want to join them or not.
He turns from you, Jason, and spits on the ground, walks back to his throne and says, "You speak of clearing a debt, but you made no effort to learn why I should join your side. You have shown a lack of interest in actually persuading me. Even the silent Tremere have made a better argument."
Because, truthfully, they're not our side. We have our own side.
You mean you are planning to backstab this bishop?
Backstab is a strong word. We don't work for him. We are doing a job for him. He is not our master.
So you have no loyalty?
We have loyalty to those that we trust, to those that have proven their faith in people and proven their not loyalty. Okay, this is a raven having issues remembering words.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Not worthiness. What's the word?
I don't know. I need more words.
It's not worthiness. It's not usefulness. It's the nicer version of like friendship. Not nicer version of friendship, but like a professional version of friendship, basically. Like words are hard. I had the word in
camaraderie,
kind
an
of
alliance.
We basically what I'm trying to say is we are trying to find people who can show that they're not just out for power.
Why should I not seek more power?
I'm not saying you can't seek for power. Power is useful. But they are doing it for all the wrong reasons. They want it for themselves, not for their people or for who they want to protect. You clearly want to protect your people. They want to use your people. Both sides want to use you and your people.
Does anybody else add anything to this? Especially Cassian or Antonio?
I mean, I think he's done well enough.
Yeah, I wanted to give you both the opportunity because you've both been a little more quiet during this.
There was one detail that struck me as odd when he spoke it. He said our heads, implying that he also would be affected
Well, yeah.
in a particular way.
Inquisitors don't just come after Kindred.
Okay.
Yeah, come after any heretic.
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind then. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, that's valid though. That's valid. Antonio?
I'm not sure if there's a better point or an extension of the points being made.
Sure. So I'm going to have this be a group roll. So I need all of you to give me either charisma and persuasion or manipulation and subterfuge.
Charisma and persuasion.
Yeah, I'm going charisma and persuasion too. It's not exactly my strong suit, but I'm basically insinuating he should join the Anarchs instead of Camarilla or Spell.
Oh yeah. No, I mean there's no insinuation. You just didn't like specifically say those words.
Could I also use stunning in this situation or no?
I'll allow it.
Would I be able to use my remarkable feature for this or no?
You've already met him before.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Yeah. 7?
8.
Or is that 8? Nice.
8.
I couldn't tell if your thumb was up or not.
Make sure. Because I also got the Ankh with the 2 thingies on the side. I got
But
2.
One of them?
I got 2. Or 3. 3 of those. 3 of the dice were that.
Okay. So how many successes if you're just looking at the dice?
6.
Okay. Yeah, so it auto-added the crit.
Okay.
So.
Just making
real quick.
Yes.
I do have my influence background of a 3. Which is, I mean, it's more like more of a terror for the underground, like
yeah,
criminal.
I don't think it's gonna apply here. Jesus Christ. 10.
Yeah, because they got 3 crits.
Jesus.
Nice. Good job.
I am so glad y'all are rolling well, because reason why I was trying to ask if I can add all these things, because my charisma and persuasion together, I rolled 2 dice. I got 1 success.
Doing the best. The best job.
4 successes.
Okay. So that is math. I think 23. Anyway, it's a lot. I think that the combined arguments, the Tremere have honestly stayed pretty silent. they seem pretty confident in their position as the ones who were attacked. So they don't actually make an argument because Vlad did mention that his people saw that you were the aggressors. Kind of hinted at more than actually mentioned. Yes, you are correct, Ren. Tremere are attempting to summon a demon that also our coterie is attempting to eat. So, which one's
Semantics.
But he says, while I think that the four of you are quite foolhardy and foolish, I do admire the courage it takes to take on a foe that is clearly much stronger and outnumbers you. To come here and stand up, even if maybe your words are not quite as good as one would hope. I will join you to go see this bishop.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Cassian does like a deep bow / curtsy.
Honestly, kind of the same. Just not like a full thing, just kind of like a appreciative, like a bow as well.
A
Absolutely.
very, very stiff, just forward bow. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Tremere absolutely glared daggers at the four of you as they leave. Cassian
would do that.
Yeah, shouldn't grin.
Just a quick little wink as they walk by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just a little sly smirk from Jason towards them.
They're totally gonna like jump us while we're somewhere.
Oh, 100%. They're 100% gonna attack us when we get out of here. Start heading back to Radu.
I mean, who knows? That's something we'll have to find out next time. I love the ice cream truck music started right.
That's
It's the third time and I didn't catch it fast enough to mute it. That's part of why I wasn't saying as much.
That's fair. That's fair. It was just amazing timing.
that's the next time on jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. Well, that is where we're going to wrap for the night. We are going to read out to our friends over at Roll D5. They are some lovely folks. I don't remember what they're playing tonight, but this month they've been playing a lot of punk-themed TTRPGs. So yeah, go give them a follow if you don't already. Anyway, we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.